All right, so today we have a clip here of Dana Loesch talking about how generational wealth doesn't exist in America. Here it is. Here she is.
Welcome back to the program. Ah, yes, the President of the United States. I don't even know if that's true that there are 1,000 billionaires in the United States. Are there 1,000 billionaires in the United States? I mean, I don't care. I mean, I'm just.
Just a quick fact check, just because I would want to know myself. But according to pretty much every single source I found, um, with maybe like the exception of like a one or two number difference. There's about like 735 millionaires. I'm sorry, billionaires in this country. It's about 735. Some sources said like it was like 732, 733. But so give or take like one or two. There's not 1,000. There's not 1,000 though.
Happy that somebody can make money and be a billionaire. If I'm not a billionaire, I'm not going to get mad that you're a billionaire. That's kind of, I'm not going to. I don't operate like that. If you,
I mean, Dana herself is a millionaire, so it wouldn't make too much sense for her to say something like that. But I don't think that people are getting mad that people are billionaires. I think it's how they became those billionaires, exploiting people's work. I think that is where the conversation starts for most people that criticize the uber wealthy. I don't know. People are not just mad because they don't have money. People might be frustrated and look at someone that has more money than them and be like, "Oh, I wish I had that money to pay for my shit or live a lavish life." But I don't think the majority of people are just mad because they aren't billionaires. Again, it's about how they became billionaires.
you have, I don't know what kind of. I was going to name a fancy car, and I realized there's some I just don't like. If you have something that I want, it doesn't mean that. To me, I look at it that doesn't mean I can't have it. I just all these people that go on and on about it's generational wealth. That doesn't actually exist in the United States. In fact, that was one of the most fascinating.
Um, I mean, Dana's saying that generational wealth that doesn't exist in the United States, but um, it does exist in the United States. Oops. I don't know how she can even sit there with a straight face and say that, but I think that most of you know the richest family in the world is the Walton family, the people that own Walmart. The Walton family, the three top shareholders of Walmart are Jim Walton, Alice Walton, and Robson Walton. Okay? Lucas Walton's net worth is $24 billion. Rob Walton's net worth is 67, almost 68 billion. Alice Walton's net worth is 66 billion. That's just one. Now, they are the richest family in the entire world, but that's just one American family that happens to be reaping the benefits of generational wealth. But that's just one. There's another family, the Cox family, who own a ton of fucking shit. The Cox family owns media and automotive companies, Cox Enterprises, which had $21.1 billion in 2019 revenues. Third generation family member Jim Kennedy chairs the board. He served as CEO from 1988 to 2008. These people are also reaping the benefits of just being uber wealthy. Their family is just completely uber wealthy. Okay, and they have a little on Forbes here. They have a little like you can like look at all of the different people that are involved here. But that's just two. That's just two companies. That's just two families. You also have the S.C. Johnson family. The commercials you guys see. It's a S.C. Johnson. It's a family company. It's a family company. They mean that in the sense that the family takes all of the money from their workers. The Wisconsin-based Johnson family owns cleaning products giant S.C. Johnson, which has estimated revenues of $10.5 billion. Everybody knows S.C. Johnson. Company founder S.C. Johnson started a parquet flooring company in 1886. 1886. $37 billion to combine together, the S.C. Johnson family. That's a lot. 1886. But I thought generational wealth wasn't real. 3 members of S.C. Johnson's 10-person board of directors are members of the Johnson family. That's just 3, though. That's just 3. Just 3. We also have the Cargill McMillan family. They own a bunch of shit, too. Look at that. One of America's largest companies with revenues of $114.6 billion. That's crazy. The company was founded in 1865 when W. Cargill started a grain storage business in Conover, Iowa. An agreement among different branches of the family put 6 family members on Cargill's 17-person board. There are approximately 90 family members that together own 88% of the company. According to Forbes, 8 of the family's members are billionaires. 8 of these people are billionaires. There's only 735 billionaires in the country, and 8 of them are, again, reaping the sweet benefits of Cargill Macmillan's family's generational wealth. The Mars family, the candy. They make fucking M&Ms. I can't eat M&Ms, so I'm allergic to them. The Mars family owns Mars Inc., one of the world's largest candy and pet food companies. Sales of $40 billion. Some family members work at the company and serve on the board of directors. Mars was founded in 1911. Frank's son, Forrest Sr., joined the company in 1929. In 2017, Mars expanded its pet care division with a $9 billion acquisition of animal hospital company VCA. So they're huge. These companies, the point I'm trying to make here is these companies are huge, and these are all American companies that have that were started a long, long time ago and still exist today. And members of the people that started these companies will forever reap these benefits. Okay, until unless for some reason the family or a family member decides to just outright completely sell the company, they'd still be set. But my point I'm trying to make is to say that there's no generational wealth in America is unbelievably fucking stupid and just so easy. You don't need to know that generational wealth is a thing in America. And those are just the families that own, those were like the biggest companies, some of the biggest companies in the entire world that I just named. There are families that get to experience generational wealth that they're not like famous. Okay, they don't have a company that is worth hundreds of billions of dollars. Okay, those are just the super uber wealthy, some of the wealthiest people in the entire world to ever live. But generational wealth, that's not real. And again, there's so many families I'm sure that people like you and me will never hear about because they're not famous, but they still,
Fascinating. The things that Tocqueville found most fascinating when he was touring through the United States trying to figure out why is it that the American Revolution ended up with such a different result than the French Revolution. And he noted how so many European nations protect generational wealth with tax structures and inheritance and everything else. And he's like, in the United States, it's almost like you're penalized for it. I mean, he didn't say it like that.
No. In no way, shape, or form is this statement true. You're definitely not penalized for that. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. The amount of articles from mainstream publications, I'll just show it to you guys. I'm just going to show you guys this. And if you guys, this is just an example I'm using. This stuff is everywhere. But the amount of articles that are out there that teach just normal everyday people that aren't super famous, that don't have access to resources that super famous huge company owners might have access to, the amount of articles out there that teach regular everyday people how to avoid paying taxes if you make a certain amount of money is kind of insane. I saw this pop up on my Google News feed one day. Basically, there are a lot of articles out there. They say how to pay 0% in capital gains taxes with a 6-figure income, and it tells you all of these different ways to use the tax code to your advantage to get around paying taxes you might normally have to pay. There's certain thresholds that you have to meet. There's certain requirements that you have to meet. You can't just make $100,000 and not pay anything in capital gains. That's not what I'm saying. But there are a lot of loopholes in tax codes that allow millionaires and billionaires, specifically billionaires, to get around paying taxes like a normal person. I've gone over stuff like this in past videos, but people like Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, they have historically, and you guys could go and look this up, gotten away with paying 0 in federal income taxes. They're some of the richest people in the entire world, and they're paying 0 in federal income taxes. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's more than it's again. You don't need to have a fucking brain to prove this stuff. Okay, you don't need to. You don't even need to really know this shit. To know that what Dana is saying is fucking just not true. It's absolutely ridiculously dumb. Everyone knows about the Walton family. I'm sure most people know about those other families I listed off. And again, there's a bunch of families that we're never going to hear about because they're not famous like those families are, that still get to experience the benefits of generational wealth. But that's going to be it for the video. If you guys like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, press that little bell, turn on notifications so you guys never miss an upload.